Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. You ever just found a treasure?
Buried deep in the jungles of the Philippines lies a secret that has lured treasure hunters for generations.
So, today might be one of those days where I'm talking about something special. This is a Four Roses. Why is this Four Roses special? Well, it was selected by an awesome group, Bourbon and Banter, that I'm a part of. But I didn't select this. Tonya selected this. Bourbon Baroness herself selected this. I am very excited about this. She has been holding on to these two bottles for me. Two bottles. One's open now. The other I'm probably going to tuck away somewhere in a safe. She's been holding on to these two bottles for me for a while now. She was part of this pick with the Bourbon and Banter group. You don't get a lot of Four Roses coming in at 128 proof, man. Look at this thing right here. This is an OBSV. It's coming and it's up in 6A, 31 6A. Man, and this is 10 years, 4 months, 35% rye mash bill. And I'm a big rye person, so I love some high rye stuff. Got the first taste of it this weekend. And I said, ooh, I need to do a review on this. So let me get into this. This is also the sample that I'm giving away on Sunday. So if you watch that video that tells you about the sample, make sure you put the right stuff in the comments to get your opportunity for a 2-ounce pour on this. Oof. This thing right here is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful all the way around. I like to coat the Glen very, very well. It helps me when I go to nose something because you just get some, just gives you an extra opportunity, I think, when you coat it well. And plus you get to see what the oils look like on this thing. And this thing's just kind of a beautiful deep amber color. Almost got a little bit of a brown hue to it, which is outstanding. My dog Finn's in here, so you may hear him in the background a little bit. He decided he wanted to come hang out in the man cave today while the wife's on her cruise. Legs are slowly forming on this one. Some nice, beautiful oils on this. Man, this is just telling me right now, right up front, just looking at this, I'm excited about it. Wow. On the nose, I almost get like baked goods right off the bat, which for me is always a good thing. So I'm kind of getting some bacon spices going on with this, a little bit of a doughiness going on with it. I'm getting just a tiny bit of a mint on the nose as well, which is neat. I'm getting kind of two different things. I'm kind of getting a little bit of a touch of honey and some light brown sugar on it as well. I am getting some of that, a tiny bit of barrel char, not a whole lot of barrel char, but I am getting that oak kind of shining through now a little bit on the nose a little bit. And also I'm getting like some leather on this, a little bit of leather on this. And I kind of get this like buttery pastry thing kind of going on. So like the bacon spice and the honey and the brown sugar and the breadiness and a little bit of a butteriness on the nose. Definitely enjoying the nose on this. Let's see what we got on the palate. Wow. This changes a lot. So this is neat. This is a lot sweeter on the palate than I'm getting on the nose. You come in with this nice, beautiful sweetness, and then you just kind of get this nice explosion going on. So you're getting some of the baking spice. You're getting a tiny bit of a pepper, but it's so sweet. It's so neat, though. And then it moves into the finish, and you kind of get some of that little bit of a pastry on the back, getting a little bit of a touch of bitterness, but also some sweet oak on the back, which I like. So you're getting a little juxtaposition there. And that was something really neat that I just got on there. Almost like a real ripe apricot. So I get this nice fruitiness on it too, on the front of the palate. But then on the palate, on the back part of the palate, you're kind of getting that nice business that you like. You're getting a little bit of the peppery. Got a tiny bit of mint right there. Getting that oak working a little bit. A little bit of that leather kind of goes through the mid palate. A lot of good things going on with this pour. And it's at 128 proof. It's not drinking like it's 128 proof. First pour of the day, and it's not killing me. I'm getting a little bit of a Kentucky hug, but nothing that's blowing me away. But I am getting a very nice medium long finish on this. What is so neat about this is every time I've sipped on it, I've gotten something a little bit different going on there. It's almost like a warm stewed fruit now, a little bit up on the front, where I had kind of a real super ripe apricot. I kind of got like a stewed fruit that time. And almost getting like a little star of anise. This thing's got a lot of things going on, which I really, really like. So I'm getting kind of the apricot. The sweetness, I would say, is more, even though on the nose, I'm kind of getting like a light brown sugar and a honey. The sweetness, I'm almost getting like a dark brown sugar with some really rich honey on there as well to go along with that apricot, and then kind of a stewed fruit thing going on. But you've also on the back, you've got a little bit of the bitterness from the oak, but also some sweet oak. I'm getting a touch of that leather that I got on the nose there. We're getting a little bit of mint on there. So this thing's got a lot of things going on. And that's kind of one of the neat things about Four Roses. Sometimes Four Roses to me can be off-putting. It can be like medicinal, or it can be super earthy. This right here has just got a beautiful balance with that 35% rye in there. I'm getting some of the rye stuff that I like on the back, but the bourbon stuff is kind of hitting me up front. So I get this nice change of pace going on. And it's just really a neat exploration. It's something you could sit here and sip on for a while and explore it for a bit. And this has like a thick mouthfeel to it too. It's very nice mouthfeel. It's kind of a thick mouthfeel. It's almost like you have this candied, kind of a thick candy taste in your mouth, which is really nice too. So there's a lot of different things going on with this. I know that these are all gone. All I can do is offer up a couple 2-ounce pours, and maybe in the 6-packs upcoming for the next month. But man, this one right here is something I'm very proud of Tonya for. I think that her and the group did a great job picking this. Outstanding, outstanding pour. You know, having a little bit of fun this week. You know, my wife's out of town on a cruise. I think that she really needed it. I'm glad her friends were like, hey, we got this to do. You want to come do this with us? And I'm glad she went, just so she can unpack some things and unwind. I've heard from a few of you that I hadn't heard from a little bit, and you guys have been telling me what's going on in your life. I just want to let you guys know, keeping you in prayer. You know, I am a prayerful person. You know, I want prayer to head your way. I hope things continue to improve for you, and blessings, the many blessings I'm thankful for you, but I also can pray for continued improvement for things for you as well. I heard from my buddy tonight too, Chris. He had gone down to 13th Colony. He has some neat things going on there. He's making some awesome barrel projects and stuff, and he's doing a great job. And, you know, if you ever see, you know, I'll have to start sharing his link in here so you can check him out. He made this right up here for me. He does stuff with barrels. Made a nice cross, which I now have in the studio, which is really cool. Plus, he found something that I'll share at a later time that it's actually the same birth year as me, 1972. So super cool. Plus, he had some other things, but I'm not going to share all that yet. But Chris, excited for you on where that's going, man. Super excited. Look, you guys see this. This is going to be Wednesday at lunchtime, man. If you're a Monday through Friday kind of person like I just happen to be right now, we're on the downhill slide for the weekend. You know, I'm hoping that your work day is going by fast. I hope you're successful, bring great energy to everything that you do. Man, and I hope that when you finally punch that clock or leave for the day, I hope time just slows it down a little bit. Hope you get to go outside, have a nice walk, see the sunset, talk to a neighbor you haven't talked to in a while. Have a nice pour with somebody. Give somebody a call you haven't talked to in a while. Have a conversation with somebody you've known forever but never asked certain things on. Sometimes we get stuck in the same roles of asking the same things. Sometimes it's nice to spread out. Hey, what would you have thought about this? Or what would you think about this? Do you have any other future plans for something? Just some good questions. You might be surprised how much you learn about someone. I had some great conversations this weekend hanging out with Adam Species. We were going to the tasting over at Tonya's house. And I learned a lot about him that I had no clue. And it was just because we had a lot of windshield time in the road and we were talking. I had a great time, but it slowed down for us. And we just got to talk about things, some really deep stuff too. And that's the fun part about it. People really, truly want to share and they want you to know about them. And so get out there and do it. Have a great time with it. But most importantly, y'all, cheers and God bless. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you.